What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. This time with a boxing stream. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? That's already in the building. Came over from the other things, everything stream. Um, uh, what's going on, Colossal Sports TV? What's going on, family?
What's good, fam? Happy to be on, man. Talk some boxing and shit. This cold ass day.
Oh, it get cold in Alabama.
Yeah, it's been raining all day.
Y'all niggas don't know what cold is.
No, not really. Thank God.
I lit on there. It snowed one time. That bitch was dry and melted the next day.
Nah, we didn't have some snowy days that lasted about 4 or 5 days. So shit, we know a little bit about it, but not that Detroit, the Michigan weather.
Mm. Man, let's talk about ain't shit been going on too much of boxing so much today. But you think Jermall, Charlo, and Canelo Alvarez is the best stylistic matchup at the middleweight division? If not, what's the best matchup that you're gonna get your bang for your buck? That's gonna be, the fight that you most think will deliver the most.
Honestly, I think Daniel Jacobs versus Jamal Charlo. I think that both of those guys, all those guys, Canelo got dog in them too, but let's not get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jacobs or Jamal Charlo, they ain't Triple G. When I say that it's not a knock on Triple G, this just, these guys are way more youthful. I think they got more skills and can do a little more, especially at this point in their career than Triple G can, as it proved in the two fights with Canelo. I think that Daniel Jacobs versus Jamal Charlo would be a fucking war because neither one of them guys are going to be disciplined long enough to execute the game plan to keep them out of harm's way. Both guys are explosive, you know what I'm saying, athletic, rangy, and they close in height. And I imagine the reach is close as well. So I think that's the best fight that I believe it'll produce the best action. Canelo ain't gonna go in there and go guns blazing with neither one of these guys. Damn sure ain't no Jamal Charlo. So I think that Daniel Jacobs versus Jamal Charlo, you know, is the best stylistic matchup. Plus, you got to take into account that these guys do not like each other and they want to knock each other out. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'll be the fight that you get your bang for your buck.
Yeah, I probably agree. That's probably is, definitely bad blood. Yeah, they both got the same reach advantage. Charlo got a half-inch advantage according to box rec. Um, yeah, I agree. That's a tough one to pass up. But I don't think Canelo had no choice but to go balls to the wall on either one of them dudes. Canelo ain't outboxing these dudes, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't never seen Canelo. I ain't never seen Canelo outbox nobody that can box. He out gritted some guys, but outbox. Danny Jacobs ain't. I'm gonna say this: Danny Jacobs ain't the greatest boxer. Let me say that he ain't the greatest boxer, but he do a lot of things good. You know what I'm saying? And he tall and he rangy. I don't think people understand how much taller and longer Charlo and Jacobs are compared to Canelo. It's not a case of a Robert Jr. thing where Robert Jr. didn't know how to use his height and his physical advantage. Trust me, Charlo will sit behind that jab, and if you can't get past that jab, he's not gonna get out of position to go out his way to make sure you get in position to hit him. Mm-hmm. People don't understand Canelo is legitimately 5 inches shorter than Charlo and Danny Jacobs.
Yep. And he's gonna need them to come to him, like you said, to be successful. Because Canelo is an excellent counterpuncher, has excellent head movement. But if those guys are pushing him back with a jab, that means he's fighting on his back foot. And he don't do that well. You know what I'm saying? So he can do it okay on the ropes, but that's because the head movement, his ability to slip, and his good upper body movement. But if he got to do that 90% of the fight, he ain't gonna be able to do that because he's gonna be forced to use more energy, more stamina, and have to think a little more in there. And those dudes are killers, you know what I'm saying? And once they get you on them ropes, they're gonna be looking to tee off on you. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
I didn't say he can't beat them guys. I didn't say he can't beat them, but it's just tougher because these guys are in their prime. And that skill.
Natural weight. And I think both of them more they natural weight too.
Exactly.
You know, I mean more close. Yeah, some more they at their natural weight. And like I said, Canelo Alvarez will have to press the attack and be aggressive on the front foot and cut the ring off and make at least Danny Jacobs fight. Because you know Danny Jacobs, if you let Danny Jacobs move, he will move. You know what I'm saying? He will move on you. So I think that's a tough fight for Canelo. I mean, a 5-inch reach disadvantage. I mean, 5-inch height disadvantage. People don't realize that though.
And then you got to take into account. I don't know what Jermall rehydrate up to, but fucking Daniel Jacobs rehydrates up to a light heavyweight, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But that with the IBF, unless it's a unification bout, that won't happen. He will have to do the same day weigh in. Well, it is a unification bout with Canelo, so you're right.
But I'm saying, even though after the second weigh in, he's
still. But I was saying if he fight Canelo, he won't have to do the same day weigh in.
Yeah, and that fucking fucks up Canelo even more. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker gonna come in by 180.
Shit, Canelo Alvarez might match his ass.
But that don't bode well for Canelo though.
And don't.
Point Triple G and Daniel Jacobs and Jermall Charlo, they don't gotta walk you down to beat you. You know what I'm saying?
They got the ability.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Nah, they can sit back. They can box you. They can switch it up. They can walk you down a little bit. They can fight on it. Well, Daniel Jacobs can't fight on the inside, but they can walk you down. They can counter you. They can outfight you from the outside and outwork you. I don't see no stamina issues with Jermall and Daniel. And that's just real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Daniel Jacobs always in phenomenal shape.
Yep.
I don't think if he wasn't in good shape, he wouldn't have went the distance with Triple G, in my opinion.
Hell no, that first knockdown would have killed his ass.
That first knockdown kind of was cheating to me. Remember when Donaire held Rick? Yeah, remember when Donaire held Rigondeaux head and dropped him? That kind of remind me of that.
Oh yeah.
Kind of remind me of that shit. But like I said, there's other good matches to be made too. But what do you think about Boo Boo and Canelo? What type of fight would that produce?
It depends on which Boo Boo show up. You know, I'm a big Demetrius Andrade fan. He is just as skilled as the two guys we mentioned just now. But, you know, that nigga, he a sloppy motherfucker, man. I don't know if he's got them size 19 feet be them bolts he got on him or what, but when he in the zone, I mean, he in the zone, bro. I mean, look what he did to Kawanta, whatever the fuck his name is. You know what I'm saying? It was just easy. You know what I'm saying? He showed patience. He showed killer instinct. And, you know what I'm saying? He showed, you know, the smarts. You know, when he couldn't get him out there, he pulled back and just boxed his head off. I think that's a better matchup for Canelo just because as skilled as Demetrius Andrade is, he gives you opportunities by being a little reckless, squaring himself up a little bit, having a wide-ass stance, so it makes him easier. If some controversy happen, he get clipped on some shit. You know what I'm saying? He go down. You see what he swung and missed wild in that fight. I mean, he's just a little wild in there, but shit, that's a 50-50 fight to me. I can see it going either way.
He ain't had no legs in that fight, in my opinion. He ain't had no legs. He ain't been active. Yeah, he ain't been active. That's him. If he ain't active, I think Canelo get him. I don't know if he'll get him legitimately and everybody. It's hard when you've been getting gifts like Canelo been getting gifts in people's eyes. It's hard for people to give you credit for legitimate wins, man. Real shit. When you've been in as many close fights as Canelo, I thought he clearly beat Triple G. That's my personal opinion. The second fight for sure. But when people able to sit back and say you robbed this guy, you robbed that guy, people always gonna try to find a way to discredit what that guy's doing. And Jose, what's going on?
Breaking up.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you said I'm breaking up.
Yeah, you were breaking up bad.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
I was moving my computer. I was eating. My bad. I was eating the payday. I'm sorry, bro. I had to get it in.
Yeah, I was eating.
Enjoy this whole shit. Yeah, I had to get a payday real quick. Gangs PP, man. That shit was good as hell. But yeah, what's going on, Jose? But Alex Santos Canelo is 5'6", bro. My bro is 5'8". Took a picture with Canelo here in HCX, Houston, Texas, and they're the same height. Canelo 5'6", bro. I think he is 5'6". I don't think he 5'8", bro. What's Terrence Crawford, 5'8", and Crawford had 2 inches on Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, I know he is.
Yeah, he about 5'6", bro. 5'7" at the most. because Mayweather had an inch on him, and Mayweather listed like at 5'8". So I don't think I don't even think he 5'8". You know, he real small. You know, he was designed to be a welterweight, but he got too thick. He got too thick. But yeah, but still, you know, that's a disadvantage for him. But like Golovkin, he ain't trying to mix it up with nobody at the middleweight division. You know, he ain't trying to mix it up with nobody, man. He trying to play. I put my work in and I get the easy job at the factory role. Hell no. He ain't put no work in, man. He ain't put no work in for me. For a motherfucker that's 36 years old, his resume supposed to be looking immaculate right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know how they. I don't know, man. It's just a new age era, man. You get it inflated, and like I said, it's not the knocker, but if you gonna do that with the heavyweights, you got to do that with the middleweights too. You know what I'm saying? You got to fucking completely dissect their resume, and take out the skill set and look at who they fought. And shit, the motherfucker ain't fought a lot of people that can be like, okay, all right, fuck everybody else. Fuck Jermall and Daniel. He need a third immediate rematch with Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Or a shot at Daniel without having to face anybody else or whatever. So I mean, he's 36 years old. He don't want to have to go through these, you know what I'm saying, these fights to where he have to you know, earn another fucking title shot. He want to be right there in it without having to do all the extra work. And at 36 years old, I mean, I can't blame him, but that ain't how it works, man. You gonna have to get back in line because you got all these other guys that's want to fight you. But he just want to fight Canelo, and Canelo got bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Canelo, I'm like, fuck Triple G. I'd have beat his ass in the rematch. I want to fight Jacobs, Andre, unify the division, and then move up to super middleweight or whatever the fuck you want to do, or retire and call it a day, a career, or whatever the fuck you want to do, or feast on bums, but for the duration of that damn contract with his own.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, the middleweight division, it got the potential. You know, if Triple G wanted to be a legend, he could be a legend. But dude, talking about moving up, fighting Callum Smith, that ain't no easy fucking fight.
Nope.
That Joker 6'3", and he didn't got experience in with fighting the upper echelon competition like George Groves. Yep. That Joker can fight. The rest of his brothers probably can't fight, but you know, the gene, he got the fighting gene. You know that, and you going in there fighting a 6'3" guy that probably rehydrate to almost a cruiserweight. That ain't no duck. Like when you duck somebody, I mean, go duck him for like a easier opponent. You know, he go duck him for somebody that's taller, stronger, and this will be his first time in the weight class. I don't believe he moving up to 168 to fight no Callum Smith. I don't see it.
I mean, it would be nice to see him. Do it just because. That's what I hate about one thing about boxing that I hate with these decisions. You give these fighters false illusions, whether it was a close fight or not. You know what I'm saying? You give these motherfuckers illusion that they did something that they really didn't do it, so they get caught up on it, and you got fans and media, you know, yelling robbery, and they feel like, man, you know, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna fight any other credible fighter out here. I'm gonna just stand in the corner and wait to Canelo or whoever it may be give me another chance. And when they realize that ain't gonna happen, they want to fight whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, look, if you're gonna move up to super middleweight to fight Smith, you might as well stay there. Because that, to me, you forfeit your chance at a third fight with Canelo unless he moves up. And I think that's what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because Rocky Fielding is the regular WBA super middleweight champion, and Callum Smith the super champion. So if both of those guys win, that sets up a trilogy fight at 168. Which, to your point, I think you did. You said it on another hangout we did like 2 or 3 weeks ago. You don't believe he coming back down, Canelo back down on 160. So if that's the truth, then I get it. But if that's just a fucking a rumor, then I don't know, man. It's hard to say because he want to be a champion, but he don't want to fight nobody. Work for damn. But Smith is a good fighter, so we'll have to see.
I'm gonna tell you this: Canelo ain't fighting no fucking Callum Smith, nigga. That's a fucking like a 10-inch fight, height advantage, bro. That I mean, I don't see that happening.
No. That's why I think they hope that Triple G win, and then he can fight Triple G at 168. And then, shit, I don't know what's the difference in fighting at 168 compared to 160. You know, Canelo gonna be slower. You know what I'm saying? Triple G still gonna be older.
Yeah,
So I
so
don't.
slower and older, both of them.
So I don't know what the. I don't think there's no need for no third matchup yet.
I mean, no, man. If they go on and let's say Triple G was able to get the WBO belt and Canelo was able rightfully to get the IBF or beat Jermall Charlo, beat Danny Jacobs, and then they fought again. Okay, then this for all the belts on line. That's the only way it makes sense for me.
Exactly. Unless these motherfuckers gonna retire after this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If they're gonna cash out and retire, but ain't nobody leaving no $365 on $1 million on the table. Hell no.
Hell no.
Now I'm gonna try to rock that shit till the wheels fall off. So I get every dollar out that motherfucker.
Look, for that much money, I'll fight all them niggas. Charlo, Jacobs.
Man, he ain't gonna have to fight them. He'll be able to fight. He'll be able to fight who he want to fight. They ain't gonna make him fight nobody on that motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna make that, man.
If I give you 65, you fight, nigga. You'll fight Wilder if I give you that much money, nigga.
Man, they not gonna force him to fight shit. How long is that deal for?
Well, it's 10 fights or 11 fights. So I'm guessing
it's about
5 years. 5 years.
About 4 or 5 years. Say, yeah, he ain't fighting, man. He ain't fighting nobody for 4 or 5, man. They ain't gonna risk him losing, getting his ass knocked out, and still owe him $300 million, $250 million. They gonna ease him right on in, man. Don't be surprised if you don't see him rematch Chavez Jr. at 168 under that contract, bro.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it's business. Let him fight Andre. They'll probably let him fight because they think he.
Man, I'm tell you this, man. That nigga probably fighting Chavez Jr. next May. I'm telling you, bro. Watch what I tell you, bro. If he stay at 168, man, them niggas did $1 million pay-per-view before, and niggas can get that shit for $9.99. Nah, man. Watch what I tell you. He gonna fight Chavez Jr. Then he might turn around and fight Andrade. Then he might turn around and finally do. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Man, it's like with Crawford, it's business, man. I done gave you $3.5 million per fight for the next 4 or 5 years. It's business, man. That's business. I ain't about to fuck that money up because in boxing, people act like you get a loss and your stock just fall off the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So it's business, dog. And I heard something interesting, man. I wanted to talk about, man. I'm glad I might do an individual video on this. I seen Jermall Charlo. I guess he was on social media and it was on a Concrete Jungle caught it. And he gets on here. What's going on, C4? What's up, Ronnie Boy Fresh? I see you. He gets on here and say, I basically don't give a. I'm gonna play it, man. Give me a minute. I'm gonna play this joint, man. I want y'all to hear this, bro, and see what these boxing fans think about you. See what these boxers, how they respect y'all as fans, bro. See how they respect y'all as fans because they don't have no respect for y'all. They don't have respect for us because we don't move as a unit, man. No matter if you black, white, Mexican, we should all want the same common goal. That's the best boxing. That's the best boxing, man. And by us being divided, they able to do us like this, bro. Listen to this. Listen to this bullshit this nigga say, man. Let me mute it because I don't want to. Here we go. Here we go right here.
I braided this shit up so I could. And when I spar, that shit be all over the headgear and shit. I don't be liking that shit. Got it done. Shit ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing wrong with my hair. It'll be different tomorrow. But I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. I don't know who the fuck think. I don't know why these fans be like the Charlo twins ducking. And nigga, we don't make the fights. And we don't choose the fights. We get opponents. And these people are businessmen that's handling the shit. And they got way more money than you motherfuckers. And they got way more pull than you motherfuckers. So just rock with it. If you don't rock with it, don't rock with it. Fall back. They gonna watch it. And my check gonna still be the same. So what the fuck gonna change? Y'all chill the fuck out. We're gonna give y'all fights. We're gonna give y'all pure entertainment. We'll knock motherfuckers out. And we're gonna keep trying to motherfucking prove that we the best in the world. My brother over there in Houston, and I'm in Dallas and Houston every week, in Los Angeles every week. So we grinding. And they all trying to up your show. They always trying to ruin.
See now you heard you heard exactly what he said. Yep. We don't pick our opponent. Take these hoe ass fights we fighting. I don't give a fuck. My check the same. If y'all don't rock with it, fall back. Y'all opinion don't matter. I don't care what y'all think. Y'all can say we We ducking this guy. We ain't fighting this guy. But the businessman that got more pull and got the check, I respect him more than I respect the fake ass fans.
Yep. Yep. I mean, and for that, see, that made me want to see Willie Monroe do something. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas, man, Charlo. And how you gonna fight how you gonna prove yourself to be the best when you ain't fight nobody, nigga? That don't make sense. You talking about lions only, nigga. You lying only. Nigga, that's what I'm doing, bro. Nigga, what the fuck, man? These niggas, I mean, I respect Jermall way more than I respect this nigga Jermall.
That was Jermall, though. That was Jermall, though. Yeah, that was Jermall.
Fuck it. Nigga. They all, like you said, they all the same, nigga. They might, one of them, Jermall might be fighting goddamn Harrison, and Jermall might be fighting Willie Monroe. These niggas, man, that twin shit, man, get out of here, bro. Like, nigga, I don't look, nigga. Y'all want to make nigga them niggas talking like they making M's like that, like Dave Jacobs said. And I hate to be one of them niggas that count those niggas pockets. But nigga, like Dave Jacobs said, nigga, I've been touching M's, nigga. These niggas ain't touching M's with that mentality, bro. Nigga, fuck that shit, cause they fight.
Man, but that's the fact of them. That's the fact, though, man. It's like Ronnie Boy Fresh is part of the business plan. They letting these dudes in white collars that got master's degrees, bachelor's degrees tell them about a poor man's sport. Well, we did this analytic, and we think if you fight Willie Monroe, this will boost your population up in these neighborhoods and shit like that. These dudes don't have no touch with the streets, bro. These dudes don't have no. They not in touch with the boxing fans want. They do what's better for financials, dog. They do what's off analytics and what's off ratings and shit. They don't care about us, bro. You heard what he said. He don't say he don't care what the fans think, bro. That's exactly what the problem is. But as soon as you make a video dissing them on here, they want to sit there and report your video, or they want to say you hating.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day,
see them niggas in the person, bro.
But at the end of the day, you paying $10 to the zone. You paying the cable. You paying your cable bill. You paying $5 ESPN Plus app. You paying $14 to Showtime. You know, you paying all this money. But the dudes that got way more money than us, that's the opinion that matter, though. But all together, if we don't watch them and we don't pay and subscribe to all this boxing shit, they don't get paid. We don't support y'all.
Americans don't support other Americans. Black folks don't support. Bitch, look what you said, bro. Like I said, hashtag lion only. Not no lions only, man. That nigga's surprised, bro. Come on, we gonna prove. How you gonna prove you the best when you fight fucking Harrison? No disrespect to him. Are you fucking fighting Willie Monroe? Are you fucking fighting whoever, nigga?
Look here, I don't have a problem with fighting Willie Monroe or Tony Harrison, all right? But all I'm saying, yeah, exactly. When you talking that bullshit, like, man, I don't give a fuck who I fight. Y'all motherfuckers gonna take it or not. When you put it like that, that rubbed me the wrong way, bro.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the upset, man. Fuck that shit. I ain't gonna say Jermall because Jermall ain't said this shit. I know he think the same way, but nigga, come on, Detroit. Let's go. But
that's the same way. That's the same way dudes think, though. That's how your average boxer think.
That's how your average person think.
Your average boxer, and not all boxers, Ronnie Boy Fresh, think that way. But your average boxer think that way. Like, y'all niggas gonna take this shit regardless, bro.
Exactly, bro. And then niggas be on that. Hell yeah, it's an H-Town thing, nigga. Nigga, they don't give a fuck. They ain't watching nobody channel from Houston. Nigga, man, look. They like, look, nigga, y'all need to say what we ask the questions we want y'all to ask, and we'll answer them how the fuck we want to answer. Them niggas just like these niggas, man. These 2018 niggas, cuz, look, man, all them Texas niggas alike, bro. All niggas, I just don't get it, bro. And these niggas be going to bat for these niggas. No, man, you must interpret it. Like, we all clearly heard what he said. No, he just got out of sparring, so maybe he had a little screws loose. So let him calm down for an hour or two, then let him, say this shit again. No, bro. He don't give a fuck about us. He just wants us to pay tickets to see his ass fight or pay that cable bill like you were saying, CJ. He don't give a fuck about none of this shit, man.
Oh, what's going on, Dr. Blake? What's going on, family? Yeah, man. That's unfortunate though, bro. But that's why it's better. Like I did a video. I don't know what video I did it on, man. But it's best that some of these fighters just shut the hell up, man.
Yep. Damn, Deontay Tank Day, all that. And these niggas ain't even bosses. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. And not only just that, though, these dudes need PR reps, dog. PBC need to hire PR reps for how they fighters handle interviews. You know what I'm saying? Because these dudes, I mean, it's easy ways to answer questions or whatever, man. You know, like, you know, at the end of the day, you a boss, but you don't make your own decisions. That's what he just said. How are you a boss and it's all about Lions only, but you don't make your own decisions?
Matthew made this fight with me and Willie Monroe. You know, it's Matthew and David and Samuel. All these motherfuckers like these white.
They don't respect. They don't respect. Hey, they don't respect our viewerships, dog. They don't.
Look,
they don't respect. They don't respect. Hey, hold on. They don't respect when we go out and fly to these fights, man. And I pay my own money to fly for these fights and go. They don't respect that, bro. They don't respect your dollar.
Nope. Because they think. See, because I'm saying whoever's in Houston to hang with the niggas, that's what the Texas niggas made that shit acceptable for the Charlo. I'm strictly talking Charlo. I'm pretty sure this shit happened down here in Alabama and Michigan too, but we talking about Texas fighters right now. Them niggas, whoever they be kissing the ground they walk on, made this gated niggas that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think it's more the business. The business wigs as well too get them that mentality too.
But they just don't know the business. We run a game on their motherfucking ass.
Exactly, bro. If they giving you this amount of money, imagine what they making off of you, bro.
Exactly. They got your ass in the field, bro, doing all the work, giving you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's why Floyd Mayweather wise. The people hate that nigga, but he the perfect example. He seen that goddamn Bob Aaron wasn't getting it done for him. So you know what he said? I'm gonna buy myself out this contract and I'm gonna go with Al Heyman, whoever the fuck, and do it. And look what he did now. These niggas still the platform, the plan has been laid out. You know what I'm saying? It's been laid out. Hell, even Adrian Broner to a lesser extent, he ain't seen the M's that Floyd seen, but shit, he still keep getting these opportunities. Because you either gonna be able to talk yourself into a fight, or like Manny Pacquiao, I did a video about Manny Pacquiao fought his way into the fight. Whatever you think about his competition, that's irrelevant. It's either two ways to do this shit: the Floyd Mayweather route or the Manny Pacquiao route. You either gonna talk your way into shit and can bag it up, or you just gonna fight and prove it that way and not say shit and be entertaining. That's why them niggas make money, and that's why these other niggas don't.
Yep. You're gonna have to play the role, man. And it's sad though, bro. It's real sad that it come to shit like this, man. That it feel like they getting pressured by the fans. He was probably on IG and people asking him questions and you know why you ain't fighting this guy, why this ain't happening. And saying, oh, we don't pick the fights, we don't do this and that. At the end of the day, these dudes don't even know how to handle basic interviews, man. Basic interviews, man. Like it basically saying, like, man, you know what? I get to that fight when I get to it. I just want to handle business December 22nd, and we gonna handle business December 22nd. Then we address those type of fights.
But I mean,
but
don't even fight nobody, man. Shit, you gotta get ignorant because I mean, they going on how many years in the game and they fought nobody. At least Jermall ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. You gotta get frustrated because he probably wondering like, damn. When I'm gonna fight Jacobs for real, or when I'm gonna get Golovkin or whoever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't fought nobody, that's when you get fucking frustrated with the question. I don't see who out there that fought somebody. I can't think off the top of my head.
Shit, all them niggas, everybody in the same fucking position.
I mean, I don't see Adrian Broner get frustrated with like when you gonna fight because he didn't fought people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but also he been. He did fight motherfuckers. Hey, Big Gucci Home Sports TV say, nigga, you tripping talk about Texas fighters, motherfucker. We fight hard.
I ain't say y'all that fight hard. I ain't say y'all that fight hard. That ain't come out my mouth. I'm just saying these two Texas niggas making y'all look bad by talking shit about not.
Well, it's one. Don't put the other shit on the twin, man. Don't put the other one on the
man, like you said, man, they the same person, bro. One of them is which one is it? It's Jermall?
Jermall, yeah, the dream middleweight one that did this. I think that was Jermall that did it.
Whoever it was, man. Look, I got love for Hooker, Spence. I got love for Texas. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying, man, when I hear shit like that, it's like.
But that's across the board. That ain't even Texas. That go everywhere. Ain't none of them niggas fight nobody.
That's what
other than Canelo and Broner. Everybody else, it's questionable. And that's amongst that 126 pounds on up. Everybody else questionable. You can question everybody else. You can say Regis Prograis 29. Who did he fight?
Shit.
Gervonta Tank Davis just turned 24. Who did he fight?
Yeah.
You know, Mikey Garcia. Who did he really fight? He been pro since 2006. Adonis Stevenson. I mean, he fought Badu Jack. He fought Badu Jack and Chad Dawson. And he caught Chad Dawson at the bad time. Yeah. I mean, arguably, you could say John Pascal, outside of a couple fighters, might have the best active resume, dog. Real shit. Real shit.
Hell no, cuz we gotta think about that shit.
What you talking about?
You talking about 126 up, right? Only.
Yeah, 126 up only. What you talking about? Bernard Hopkins. Hold on. Bernard Hopkins, Kovalev, Chad Dawson, Carl Froch.
Yeah, the nigga Adrian Dakanu.
He fought Alder Alvarez too.
And he about to fight Bivol.
Come on.
I mean, but you got to think about Lamont Peterson. You got to think about.
Oh yeah. Peterson did have Timothy Bradley, Victor. Yeah, man, fuck man.
Amir Khan.
Yeah, Amir Khan. He did fight some niggas,
Danny Garcia. I mean, there's some niggas out there that fought somebody. Robert Guerrero. I don't get what you're saying.
I don't know, man. Berto, man. You can say Mayweather, but that shit was a fucking tune. I mean,
he fought Collazo. He fought.
Alex Santos say, "I wonder how McGuire's career will look like in a few years. He gonna have more fight. He going to he gonna be on ESPN. He going to ESPN at the headline the zone on January. So shit, ain't nobody up ESPN to fight for the next two divisions. I heard Robert Brandt is nearing to sign a deal with Top Rank.
This nigga stupid, man.
Yep, because they forcing him to rematch Murata. You know, but that's on him, man.
He beat his ass again, man. These niggas, what the fuck? Ain't that James fighter?
No, there he with Eddie Mustafa Muhammad now.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, shit, money talk bullshit. You know, Bob Arum gave him a bag to his face. Probably got that nigga 50 grand, and he probably okay.
Yeah, they left with 10 at least little there, but like,
hey man, motherfucker got 50K, man. You know, 50K up front. Murata said he might retire. See, that's what I be talking about. These dudes be getting these gold medals, man. And I'm trying. I will not lose any sleep if they took the boxing out the Olympics, man, for a while, man. Because some of these dudes that's getting gold medals, we talked about this the other day. Some of these dudes that's getting gold medals, man, them dudes can't fight a lick, man. I know the amateurs is different. A lot of them dudes can't fight a lick. I don't care what nobody say. Zeus Shimon, 2-time gold medalist, he can't fight a lick.
Trash.
You know, Murata came over here and got beat by a dude that barely fought outside the state of Minnesota. He won the gold medal. He got dog walked. I need to get up out of here, man. You tell me you an international gold medalist and won all, man. The amateurs got more fuckery than any other sport of all time, man. They got fuckery going back to the 30s and 20s in the sport of boxing when they was paying fighters to take a dive. Boycott the Berto versus Porter 2. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Berto versus Porter 2 going to be on Mikey Garcia and Errol Smith's undercard, I believe. What's going on, Ronaldo 2? I think, at least Sean Porter, the next fight, supposed to be on undercard. Keith Thurman supposed to come back January 26th versus Josito Lopez. And I think Sean Porter going to take the Berto mandatory in February or March. You know, Mikey versus. If I go to Errol Smith and Mikey, I'm walking out the arena when he get to fight Berto, bro. I ain't showing up to that fight done. I swear to God, I ain't showing up to that fight done.
Show to that bitch drunk.
Hell, man, drunk, man. I'm gonna go put. If I'm drunk, I'm putting up on Kenny Porter.
Like, yeah, nigga. Hey, Diddy, I'm seeing M's, bro.
Murata, Lawrence Williams said Murata has until December 10th to accept the rematch clause. If not, Bob Arum will make Brandt and Falcoa one of Robert Gar. There's another guy that Falcoa.
He good.
Yeah, and Falcoa lost to Murata in the gold medal round.
Man, he good though. He was supposed to fight Andre after old boy pulled out.
No, it's two of them. That Falcoa is with Golden Boy.
That's the good one.
No, the younger one, a good one. The younger one is with Top Rank, I think. I think he the better one.
I don't know. I thought the one fighting the injury was good. The good one.
That's the older one. He all right. The one that lost to Murata is the one that Brandt gonna fight. He might get his ass whooped, but you never know. Angel Santos, what's going on? Salute. So what's good? Salute. Yeah, Danny Garcia fighting Figueroa. That's what you heard? I hope. I don't know, man.
That nigga sleep good.
Man, Danny got a good draw. That'd be a good ass fight.
Yeah. Shit, I started to see some whips in Danny though because Dan Porter goddamn manhandled his ass. So
man, I still think that was a close fight, man. I don't think he out hustled him. He definitely did out hustle him.
But I thought it was a clear win for Porter.
Yeah. He out hustled him. You know, Danny Garcia wasn't active enough. He looked like he ain't had no energy. Looked like he might be weight drained. If he weight drained at 147, your career over with, bro.
Yeah, he need to retire.
It's over with. He ain't gonna be effective at 154. Yugas ain't beat no Berto. I don't know.
Yeah, he would. He'll beat the fuck out of Berto.
I don't know. What's our boy that just fought on ESPN2 last week? That whooped him. Soto Carras beat Berto.
Yeah. Shit, Soto Carras got his ass whooped up by Alexander. He got beat down by a lot of people. Like McDonald.
Yeah. Canelo versus Charlo, May 5th, pipe dream.
We ain't getting no new fight, bro. This shit gonna happen May 5th of 2023. I was born ready to fight these niggas past their prime.
Canelo versus Rob Brandt, September 15th. I don't even want to see that fight, bro. That ain't even the fight that I desired. Yugas with dog walk Berto. Berto only had one arm, though. Yeah, he did only have one arm versus Carras. That's his fault. I'm tired of seeing Andre Berto. I swear to God. I don't want to see him again, bro. No offense to Andre Berto. I didn't see him get his ass whooped for years, man. He said mandatories. Yeah, he do got a mandatory. Yeah, versus. Yeah, I mean, the WBA got to name the regular champion a mandatory first. Rasheed Warren versus Norderine, whatever, for the vacant 118 WC title on the Charlo card. OBLE beat Warren in the 2012 Olympics. Man, real shit, man. That belt should have been in that tournament, though, man. That belt should have been in that tournament. Because old boy that beat Rasheed Warren, before.
He got knocked out,
hell yeah, I knew you out, man. I knew you out a fucking problem, bro. He is a problem.
That nigga, that's what y'all need to be looking at, nigga. That's why y'all motherfucker get off that welterweight shit right now. Nigga, look from like 126 down. Them niggas fight each other.
They ain't got no choice. You ain't gonna get paid.
Well, shit, nigga, hey.
You gonna get them paid.
Hey, look, the ones that rise up and sneak through the cracks, bro, like the Gonzalez and Noyes and them.
And Isaac Dogbo. Oh boy, about to fight too. You know, what's old boy Jordan Acosta's about to get his head knocked off by Soric. He about to beat the hell. Yeah. Man, he about to beat the fuck out of that nigga, so. Man.
Yeah, I like Jerwin, but shit, he kind of
that nigga struggled his last two fights, title, bro.
Yeah, he regresses getting that title.
He probably over there, you know, living his best life and eating like a motherfucker. But Berto lost to Devin. He should retire. Yeah, Berto did lose to Devin. They robbed my nigga Devin Alexander, but it is what it is. Who wins? Maurice Hooker, Alex Acedo. So I ain't even looked at tape for that fight. That should be a good fight Friday. What you think?
I'm going with Hooker, man. Like I told you, man, he got 8 kids, bro. I can't go against that man. Hey, man, shit. He got to make it happen, cuz.
Acedo say Abel Sanchez is trainer. Abel Sanchez been on a terrible losing streak. So if Abel Sanchez your trainer, that means you're gonna follow him all the way around the ring, right? You just gonna follow.
But I think
that no head movement, no jab, looking for one big punch.
You want me to throw the talent? You want me to call the fight out? Come on, man, throw some punches. Just throw some punches. You know, he was telling who was he telling that to? He was telling Ryan Martin that.
Yeah, I'm like that. I think he told Gaspier. Want me to stop the fight? I said, dog.
From Chattanooga, for God's sakes. You ain't gonna never have no fights in Chattanooga. You don't win this title. Come on now.
That's what he said. I missed that part.
He said that shit.
I said he said that.
Nah, he said that shit, but yeah. Nigga,
look, ain't gonna be no more watermelon and fried chicken if you don't.
Oh no, that Kool-Aid you be having us drink? Hell no, this shit gonna be made with white folks from now on. Come on now, these throwing some punches. Yo, it make me look bad. Worse than I made my own self, dude.
He probably would have hauled up in this shit in that fight.
Like you want the black fighter I was talking about when I said he can't make sell no pay-per-views, but shit, you starting to prove me right. Shit, Nah, bro, but I think Hooker can win this fight, bro, because Cecito got cut up bad against Lady Z, man. And if Hooker can land that leather, depending on what kind of gloves he wearing too, I think that shit be called for a stoppage potentially him up on
And
the
old boy
board.
ain't got no defense. At least Hooker can fight behind his reach. You know what I'm saying? At least Hooker can fight behind his height and his reach.
Hooker a good fighter. He's a good fighter, man. Shit.
Yeah, he ain't. I would say he like he. I think he know. I know he fight within himself. He knows his strength and his weaknesses, man. So, you know, if he can get a little bit more leverage, a little bit more pop on his punches, he probably get the stoppage here.
Yeah, sit down on the punches, man, because he wasn't doing that as much against
With Flanagan.
Flanagan. But he was composed and patient. You know
Yeah, he got more experience than old boy.
Yeah.
He got more experience than Cicero. Cicero's, man, who was in the Fight of the Year candidate earlier this year, but he came back kind of quick for a war though.
Mm-hmm.
He came back quick for a war because when he fight Lenny Z, that shit was like what, August?
Yeah.
He coming back quick as hell because he sure got his face chopped up like pizza. And then Lenny Z was a fighter that was about to retire. He already had retirement on his mind, so he was a defeated fighter before he came in there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean that's a quick turnaround, bro. It kind of reminded me when Keith Thurman, when Robert Guerrero fought Keith Thurman and turned around and fought somebody else and almost got dog walked, and he got a gift decision at the Carson StubHub Center.
And there's a lot of good fights that's gonna finish this year out, man.
Yeah, man. I've never seen December so jam packed.
Hell yeah, I know which one I'm worried. That's the only one I'm worried about for December. December 1st.
Well, shit, you got some good ones in December. You got Design, the free Canelo Rocky Fielding card you've been waiting to see. You got Carl Frampton. You got Carl Frampton, Josh Warrington on ESPN Plus app. You got the Charlo fight. I heard somebody else said it was Rasheed Warren on that joint. You got Aristotle Lauren and Brian Carlos Castanos on that joint.
I thought that was in January. I thought they fight in January.
I heard they pushed that shit to December on that card. That's what I was hearing. They pushed that shit to December. So I don't know. Maybe
I'm just focused on December 1st, man. It's like
there's only two fights that I want to see. I want to see the Stevenson and Gufic fight, and then I'll wake back up and I already have it ordered, and then I'll go wake back up and watch yeah. Oh yeah, Dog Bay fight. And I don't give shit about that Lomachenko fight.
Yeah, Dog Bay.
I watch Dog Boy all day. Dog Boy, the truth. I already know it. Pedraza ain't a bad fighter though, but I just know the outcome.
Some fights I like to go to sleep on, even though I know it's gonna be one-sided, and then wake up and hope it's an upset. And that's one of the fights I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep on that shit because after the Heisman Trophy presentation.
Oh, that's what it's on. It come on after the Heisman.
Yep.
That's one of the benefits of fighting on ESPN.
I know that ESPN app though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit good as fuck.
Hell yeah, the best $5, and you don't even notice. They ain't like 10, 15, 20 bucks coming off. The best $5 you spent all year every month.
Yeah, that's the best. I'm glad to pay for that shit, motherfucker. Like I ain't paying nothing to Al, man. Fuck. I mean, for Bob, fuck that. You get money on that.
Bob, shit, it's plenty of shit I watch on there. I be watching 30 for 30, all old fights, old game,
football,
detail,
basketball,
hell yeah. I'll give a fuck. Call me a coon Bob, coon Aram. Yup, I'm a coon Bob in here. $5 ain't got shit to do with him. Walt Disney, nigga. Walt Disney. Nigga.
And then boxing just so happened to be on there. So shit, I'm definitely watching that shit. Cause
hell yeah. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I don't see what the zone, the $9.99 for, man. Plus the app, man. App be buffering and shit. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here with this shit.
It be buffering?
Hell yeah. Shit, I mean.
Yeah, I ain't watching. I be watching that shit on First Row on my Sky app, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get my shit set up. I'm getting me a new laptop and shit, so I'm gonna have to get my shit set up so I can and then give me another Fire Stick and some shit. I don't like that buffering shit.
Yeah, that should be irritating as hell, man. I'm about to watch a movie tonight, man, off Terium, off my phone. I was watching Equalizer 2. That shit was good as hell.
Yeah, I see. I got some apps and shit on my phone where I can watch all my shows and the fucking movies and shit, show clear as, you know what I'm saying? My iPhone and shit. So I just need to goddamn find an app that you can see.
Anybody first say the zone is official. I don't know what's official about it. I ain't seen one fight that say, damn, dog, hey, go buy that shit. I ain't seen one fight that I say, damn, I gotta see that shit. Hell no. I ain't seen shit on there. I watch Bellator, so excuse my ignorance when it comes to Bellator. I don't watch that shit. I ain't seen one boxing fight that say, damn, Clarissa Shields. It made me pause for a minute. Like, I want to see my baby fight, but no, I stream that shit, bro. I'm sorry. I got much respect for her. I stream that shit, man. I'll see you when you get back on Showtime.
Yeah, man. I think the only thing with Showtime, man, they need to drop their motherfucking price and make it separate for the other shit, man. Just keep boxing and sports for like $4.99.
What is that? 14? 14?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, you can do Amazon. If you get through Amazon, it's $12. If that help any.
I mean, yeah. I so much shit.
I want to ask a question. What content do you like on the zone, Ronnie Boy Fresh? What content do you like? I just need to know. I want to know what you do. They got some special porn, you know, that I'm missing out on? Do I get some naked British ladies in maid suits, or is this some type of the zone reality show that I'm missing out on? I want to know the content I'm missing out because I ain't seen shit boxing related on there that's worth watching. If I want to watch some shitty ass, I just want to know. I mean, what's the great content that I'm missing? It must be some secret bonus code that they give you to put in to get the great content. I gotta know, man. I'm missing Ali and Frazier 5 that they recorded 30 years ago, and they got the secret tape to that shit. I got to know, man. What's the great content? Big Gucci say Hooker got a reach though. If he keep that jab going, he can keep Spence off that body for a little bit, right? A little bit. That motherfucking man, Spence gonna walk through that spaghetti noodle ass nigga, man, and beat the fuck out of him. He gonna beat the hell out of him.
Hey, watch it. That's if he don't lose to Mikey first.
He ain't losing no Mikey Garcia, man. He ain't losing no Mikey Garcia. Now, if he goes to the cards, he get robbed, he deserve to lose. If that motherfucker go all 12, he get robbed, man, you won't hear no complaints from me. Unless he knock out Mikey Garcia and they take him to the back, bring him back out and put him back in the ring 10 minutes later, that's the only way you're gonna complain from me. You ain't gonna get no fucking complaints from me. You know, remember when Golovkin and Abel Sanchez said that if we don't get the knockout versus Canelo, it's on us if we get robbed.
Yeah.
See, that's the same thing I'm saying with Earl Spence. If Earl Spence go in there, bro, and he lose to this nigga, dog, and he goes all 12, he deserves to get robbed, bro. The most wackiest thing I seen in the sport of boxing, and a lot of people don't remember this. I think it was Sammy Vasquez at 147 took on Felix Diaz.
They got the shit, you know. They changed the decision though.
Yeah, they robbed Felix Diaz. I think it was a draw. They robbed him. It was a draw. Brought him back to the ring and recalculated the scorecards and gave the decision to Vasquez. Gave the division to Felix Diaz.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. I ain't never seen that before. That rank up there from when Lucien Bute got dropped by. Remember that Andrade kid? And they gave Lucien Bute a 20 count. They gave that nigga ice pack and they gave him an ice pack and a sensu bean.
That nigga looked like he just came out some good pussy, boy. He was in the corner like, man, that shit was goddamn, bro. That fight was over, dog. And they just got the referee saved his ass, bro.
Dog, man, I swear to man, that shit was on HBO, bro. HBO boxing wasn't that bad, but I was man, at that point I wanted to be done with boxing, bro. I didn't even know old boy, bro. I just know Lucien Bute.
That was on Showtime.
That was on HBO. Lucien Bute and that might have been. You might be right. I know I was on
Showtime. The second one was on HBO.
Now all I know is I was ashamed to be a part of boxing, bro.
Yeah, that shit was tragic, bro. That was back in high school, cuz I remember, dog.
Man, dog, that was tragic. HBO used to have some dog fights on there, bro. Remember the Kessler and the Kawasaki fight? They used to have some good ass. I don't know what happened. Winky Wright, Bernard Hopkins, Corey Spinks, Jermaine Taylor. Man, HBO used to have some dog ass fights.
It's like that's when the fighters are some dog ass niggas. Now I don't know who the fuck these niggas. They got some Instagram models and goddamn gamers as fighters now, nigga. Like these niggas, man. I don't know what the hell it is, bro. It ain't too many fighters no more. It's these niggas that want to be rappers
No,
and spokesperson.
it's them dudes that he said that's giving them the money. These business dudes, they got way more pull than us. These nerds that's doing that. Make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate it. It's these nerds behind the scenes pulling the strings. That's what it
I'm
is.
saying. Misleading these niggas too. These niggas, yeah, man. I'm shit, man. Look, you could make so much money. I don't know, and I know it's a process, but bro, you wouldn't need these niggas the way you need them if you did what you're supposed to do early in your career. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas be like 28, 29, finally stepping up. You know what I'm saying? It was like, bro, it's like you got these niggas, some of these motherfuckers coming in the game fresh out of the amateurs, 2-3 fights in, stepping up, fighting way better competition than you.
Man, you got the Eastern Europeans coming in hitting the ball, running through these fake ass niggas in the top 10. I mean, your average fighter in the top 10 of the rankings don't even belong there.
Exactly, bro. It's like, and then these niggas, and then when these European fighters come over here and dominate and shit, you be wondering what the fuck happened, nigga. They take that shit serious, bro. They take that shit serious over there, man. They ain't fucking around with this shit. You know what I'm saying? They goddamn look. They got a goal. They ain't trying to be in this bitch till goddamn 45 years old. They trying to
shit. They already 35. They ain't got no choice.
10 years. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm out there, bitch. Cause and when they go for it, they go for it. These other niggas, these American fighters, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna get in the game about 20, lead about 45, no teeth, you know, shaking and shit. You know, man, get the fuck out of here. Man. This shit crazy, bro.
What's up, Kelly?
What's up, man? I heard you was talking about the zone. What kind of content on there? They ain't got no content. The content is doo-doo. That's just a fact, man. The content is doo-doo. I heard my boy Blood Boxer, you know, really telling me about. You say go keep it. I understand you care about the World Boxing Super Series, but a lot of most of them fights have sucked so far, man. Even in the World Boxing Super Series, and I didn't have to get the zone to watch them. And it's like, oh man, this is not helping the zone, man. Back to these mom.
What's the best fight? What's the best fight I've seen on there? The best fight? I ain't seen them all. I guess the New York icing old boy. Man, I take that shit. That was a good one. I think Burnett and Donier would have been a good fight if old boy didn't tear them back tissues out.
Right.
But I didn't see Emmanuel Rodriguez fight with Jason Maloney. But I heard that. I heard it was close. Yeah, I didn't see that fight.
He looked like shit in it.
But the first round, hold on. The first round ain't designed to be like super banger. The second round gonna be bangers though.
Oh yeah, because they got all them scrubs out.
Yeah. Ivan Boroshnik and Josh Taylor and Regis and Relic gonna be good, and then a New York Emmanuel Rodriguez might as well don't even train. He might as well just make weight. And Tite and Dernier be a good fight. I don't even know Rodriguez should even show up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he gonna get his ass beat, bro. I mean, but now,
we better. The zone need for them fights. The zone needs for them fights to be great. But the problem is though, even people who got the zone, if they're just casual fans, they're not gonna watch those people because they don't know them. So that's what's killing the zone. Like I said, they need names because a lot of casual fans, they'll watch a fighter if they hear something about them for hardcore fans. If they don't hear anything from hardcore fans, they ain't watching, man. That's just not how it works. We make these fighters relevant. Without us, they're irrelevant. So casual fans are just go ahead.
Play with your boy Jermall, whatever one of the niggas said.
Hold on, play it again for everybody that just tuned in. Hold on.
I'm talking to you, Kelly. This is what he's talking to you, my brother. Specifically to you.
Here you go.
Ain't nothing wrong with my hair. It'll be different tomorrow. I'm gonna do. I don't know who the fuck think. I don't know why these fans be like the Charlo twins ducking. And nigga, we don't make the fights. Man, we don't choose the fights. We get opponents. And these people are businessmen that's handling the shit. They got way more money than you motherfuckers. and they got way more pull than you motherfuckers. So just rock with it. If you don't rock with it, don't rock with it. Fall back. They gonna watch it. And my check gonna still be the same. So what the fuck gonna change? Y'all chill the fuck out. We're gonna give y'all fights. We're gonna give y'all pure entertainment. We'll knock motherfuckers out. And we're gonna keep trying to motherfucking prove that we the best in the world. My brother over there in Houston, and I'm in Dallas in Houston.
There you go.
That's not helping. That's not helping them. That's not helping themselves, man. It don't matter who we fight.
Kelly, hold on. I got a super chat. Big Gucci Home Sports TV. Earl gonna make an example out of Mikey. Mikey ain't got no real friends and family that really finna watch him commit suicide. Alex Santos say Miller ain't a household name. That man flopped in Brooklyn, Chicago, not Kansas. Go ahead, Kelly.
Yeah, he said, man, you were saying he was talking to me. I've been defending him. But, man, that don't make me want to defend him no more. Listening to that, he said, it don't matter who fight. My check's still going to be the same regardless. Come on, man. That's not, you're not supposed to talk like that, man. You're supposed to sound frustrated that you're not getting fights like, man, these fools out here ducking me. That's what people want to hear. That right there make it sound like to me that they don't care if they get them fights. What? I guess, well, you know what? With that, I can care less. I could care less.
But
I don't care.
But what he said at the end, though, he was like, we're going to try to keep proving we the best. How, nigga, when you fight Willie Monroe?
You don't care who you fight. No, but he just said he don't care who they fight. That's what I heard. He said, our check going to be the same. Anyway, so I don't care no more then. Why should I? This goes to the point. This is why I lost a lot of interest in fighting for a boxer for a while. You don't care who you fight. You go check them be the same. Then I don't care about watching you. Then why should I want to watch you? You make me lose interest in you. Because that's what you're gonna do. You know this is what I'm talking about with these black fighters, man. Y'all can't sound like that. We out there. If people out to defend you, you make us look dumb. There's no reason for us to defend you anymore. I'm not gonna defend anybody who ain't gonna defend themselves. If you don't care who you fight, well, I don't care who you fight. Matter of fact, I may not even watch if you fight some lower level fighter. So, why should I be excited about you then? Because, it don't matter. Like, if you don't get the Jared Hurd fight, you don't care, right? So, why should I?
Yeah. I'll just fight Danny Garcia. You know, that nigga want to come up. Somebody like that. Look, man. These niggas, then they talk about the check gonna be the same, like they seeing, like, money. Nigga, you making what, 1.2 million? That shit, get out of here. Get out of that shit, man.
They don't respect the fans' dollar, man. What's up, Mr. White? I see you. They don't respect us, bro. For real. They don't respect what we're doing, man. What people trying to keep the sport alive. This
goes to the whole thing, though. This goes to the whole thing, man. When they get interviewed, they want to have everybody all hanging around. I'm not doing that. Like I said, I'm not doing that, man. That right there made me lose interest in the Charlos for the most part, man. I'll watch some of their fights, but no reason for me to try to promote them. Hey, they don't care what they fight anyway.
But like CJ said, it was Jermall. It wasn't Jermall. We got to separate. Them niggas look just alike. You know what I'm saying? They're half inch shorter than each other, but this was Jermall. Right. So, I watched Jermall fight.
Right. But Jermall needs to start talking, bro. Because his brother, but if you listen to him, his brother was basically speaking for him. He said, that's what we don't care. He said, we. He didn't say I. He said, we don't care who we fight. That's what he said, we. So Jermall need to come out and clarify that. Because he was speaking for the both of them. I heard the words we. We means me and him. So he's speaking for Jermall. Charlo. I'm telling you, unless Jermall Charlo come and say he can't speak for me, he ain't gonna do that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going by what he said.
And then why do they disrespect? Why do they disrespect the fans though, man? We ain't did shit to them. Oh, they got more money.
Yeah, we defended the hell out of them. We've been defending the hell out of the Charlo brothers. We've been defending them like hell. Like signing with them. Like I said, I've already heard about them. Man.
Cali, Ronnie Boy Fresh got a really good comment right here. And I 100% believe this comment. He says that I think he's speaking for the whole PBC.
Oh, I agree with that. I do. I think he agree with that. I'll tell you this. He probably speaking for all the boxing.
but you look at Wilder, though. Wilder, out of the PBC people, he trying to fight the best.
No, but I'm saying he probably speaking. I can say he's speaking for the majority of boxing. To be honest with you, because that's the way the majority of the boxers feel, and the promoters, and the managers.
But the thing is, we're not asking these niggas to take care of their kids and do nothing. We talking about strictly. We're not getting into their personal business. We talking strictly as a fan of boxing. Why is it so wrong that we want y'all to fight the best, and then we ask y'all to fight the best? These niggas haven't gone down a gauntlet of fighting the best at all. You got J-Rock.
But you know what, though? Here's the thing. We over here, like, getting bothered. I'm like, you know what? I don't even give a shit no more. Why should I care? At the end of the day, kill your own sport, because that's what you don't do. Kill your own sport. That's your means of getting paid. Somebody else going to be looking to come back behind you. You would hope that they change, but I doubt it. I mean, you keep killing your sport. You guys don't even have that big of a name, the Charlo twins. I'm just going to tell you, y'all names ain't that big. You really not that big. You can walk. Let me finish this real quick. They can walk down the streets of California, most streets, and nobody knows who they are. For real. This is how majority of them, they can go into a mall. They're not going to get bothered. They're not going to get swamped. They won't be, but they act like you talking like you some superstar. I'm glad you're getting paid. You're getting rich. Good for you, brother. I'm happy for you. But you know what? Your sport gonna die. Hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all want to kill. Good luck with it.
But Cali, it ain't just their sport. It's all three of our sports too. We put something into this sport. So I mean, we can't just. I feel what you're saying and why you don't watch it and why you don't support them. But this is just as our sport as much as it's theirs. They just so happen to do something different in the sport than we do. We cover it, promote it, talk about it.
Hey, y'all still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. He just dropped his car. He dropped out. He need to go back out and come back in, man. He's been cutting in and out, but you know what I mean. That's like he said, it's our sport. But you know what? Why should I get? I'm not going to get that excited about these fighters like that.
Hey, now the truth coming out. The truth coming out now. Now they telling on each other, man.
Yeah, but here's my thing. Is like, you know what? The fighters who really want to fight the best, Usyk, Deontay Wilder, them two dudes, those are the ones I'm going to defend, man. And some of the other cats out there who are really trying to fight the best. And I'll pay attention to some of these prospects. The rest of them dudes, you can do what you want to do, man. I can care less. Like I said, I'll do some videos about you, but I ain't really going to work out to push none of these dudes no more. For what?
Only young fighters, man. Only the young fighters that I want to talk about, man. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, though, man, that they really feel that way. Like, these motherfuckers really think we want to fight the best. These motherfuckers really think we want to fight the best. No, they probably laughing at us, man. They probably be laughing at the fans behind our backs, man.
They do. They don't care. This is the one sport because it's like we get rewarded anyway. We gonna get paid because you hardcore fans gonna keep watching anyway. If we stop watching, the sport is dead. The hardcore fans who feel like we need to keep pushing, like, hey, you can keep pushing. Look, man, I just don't have that kind of effort in me. I'm not for dudes that don't care. If there's a fighter, why should I push fighters that don't care? Most of these dudes are doing pretty well. They're getting paid well. Hey, say what you want. Eddie Hearn said these dudes are getting overpaid. You know, I'm not even mad though because I'm happy these brothers getting rich. Hey, you getting paid to get hit in the head. You don't want to fight no risk. You don't want to take no risk. Hey, I don't care. Hey, I mean, we were talking about Triple G Dutchie, but hey, maybe you knew it and maybe you don't care. I don't know. Maybe Jared Hurd, maybe he's not pushing as hard for it. I don't know. But it don't seem like none of these dudes care all that much. If we get the fights, we get the fights. Other than that, like I said, I won't be talking too much about you. I'll talk about your fights, but I'm not going to be talking about some other stuff come out because I'm not going to play the game. I refuse to play the game. Oh my God, dude was talking this about, Jermall Charlo. Oh my God, dude was talking about Jared Hurd. No, why should I talk about these dudes? They do not care. It seemed like I know a lot of fans want us to go out there and work extremely hard. For what? Why should we defend these dudes with the way they talk like that? I just keep hearing more and more of these fighters come out to sound like businessman. I heard Crawford sound like Spence sound like one. Heard Mikey sound like one. I heard all these dudes talk the same way. It's like, wait, this is part. I understand that sport is part of business, but asking you to fight better competition like that's some crime. They treat it like it's a crime for us to ask them to fight the best competition. Like how dare you ask me to do such a thing? Like that's more than than I can bear. How dare you ask me to take on this guy who's just as good as me, or possibly maybe a little bit better than me? I know I'm getting paid millions of dollars, but who cares about you? You don't matter. I'm like, but hey, these dudes are so comfortable. Hey, it is what it is. But
let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. A lot of people on here that talk this boxing shit do it, you know, that really talk this real boxing stuff, man. They do it for the love of the sport and to uplift the sport and keep the sport alive. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't do it because we financially stable off of this shit. Trust me. If try to tell you this, man, if we was to continue, like if you want to get financially stable off of YouTube, I'm telling you, you can go a totally different direction and be good. You can go the cool route. You can go the full music entertainment route. You got people on YouTube that make $10,000, $20,000 by just posting videos from Instagram onto their page, not giving no thoughts. So boxing, I mean, talking boxing ain't lucrative. We do it because, for one, I do it from first experience because I like to talk about sports and I like boxing. But I think boxing needs some clarity, and it needs, people need to know what's the real boxing, what's boxing really about. And these boxers, as much as we fight to really keep real boxing alive, they fighting to take it to another stratosphere where it don't belong, though.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, like I said, they're not concerned about the future of the sport. They don't care about it like that, man. It's like, hey, man, if the sport dies, whatever. As long as I got my money out of it, I'm good.
Yep, as long as fuck it, and keep it moving. Ronnie Boy Fresh say, once again, I speak to fighters all the time, and they want to fight. They want the best. They not faking. I mean, shit, you can say that. My boy ran into Keith Thurman in Vegas, and he asked him, "Could you really beat Floyd?" And he said, "Yeah, I could beat Floyd." He wanted to fight everybody. These dudes say one thing, they really don't want to fight the best. I don't think. I think if they do want to fight the best, you got the big wigs with the white collars on that talk them out of it and take them a different route. These dudes want to fight the best, but when you go around here screaming you a boss, then we want to know, if you a boss, why you ain't gonna fight the best then? Why you ain't making boss decisions? Because you're not the boss.
I like can't be talked out of doing something they really want to do.
Exactly, dog. If I'm a boss, bro, and I make the decisions in my household, and I'm the head of my household. Look here, man. If I say the house is we doing this, we doing that. No if and buts about it. You know, if it's that type of situation.
You know what's sad though? Because I'm still gonna put out this video even after hear that garbage. But you know what I mean? Ronnie Shields was on the Boxing Voice today, and he was saying some of the stuff. He said that Danny Jacobs isn't likely. He said he's not signing with DAZN. That's what Ronnie Shields came out and said today. And they said, well, Eddie, he's with Matchroom USA. So he just naturally assumed that he's going to sign with them. He said, don't always believe what you hear. And you know what I mean? So that's kind of some rumors that you were talking about in the past, man. That's basically about if Canelo not under contract, which I believe too. But he also went on to speak about how Jermall really, really wants Canelo and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. You hear that? But it said your brother Jermall is making it seem like you don't care if you get get Canelo. So. Ronnie Shield did bring up the purse bid as an option. He said, because people in the comment section were like, well, how is Jermall going to get a shot at Canelo Alvarez? Because if he's going to get a shot at Canelo Alvarez, he said, how is that possible unless he goes on his own? They said, well, purse bid. We would have purse bid. Canelo dropped that belt. He ain't going to fight off his own because he ain't going nowhere where his team ain't completely in control. I can tell you that right now. They need to make sure they got the referees, somebody like that, somebody that they can make sure could keep Canelo from picking up a second L or something like that, man, on the scorecards. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? They'll make sure the Canelo is like, if you beat him, sometimes it's going to be a draw. So if you do beat him, or if you do beat him, if it's close enough, you still may lose. So if you dominate him, you're probably going to get a draw, especially unless your name Floyd. And which one of the scorecards was considered to be a draw. So at the end of the day, man, it's proven, man. This dude Canelo, man, it's just the scorecards. You can almost forget it, man. You got to decapitate this dude, man. I don't know how you do that. His defense is really good, and he had a good chin on top of all that, man. So it's just, I don't know, man. Canelo, but Canelo. There's some things about Canelo that drive me up the wall. Like, he fighting Rocky he's so good, Rocky Fielding, everybody know Rocky Fielding not that good, but here's the thing. He still put a rehydration clause on Rocky Fielding after he saw how big he was. So, like, why you even going to go fight him then? You need to put a rehydration clause on, man. But it's that's what happens, though. But that's what happens, though, man. They say, funny thing, Floyd would go to boy. He didn't put no rehydration clause on them dudes. They would fight at a catch weight, and then they could blow up to whatever they can. There was no restriction on how much weight you can gain before the fight or fight night. None whatsoever. But Canelo like, nah, you're too big, bro. We're gonna have to keep that weight down. But these dudes, because they want that pay, they gonna go ahead and weight drain themselves and probably not even be healthy. You know what I'm saying? You do that and you're not. It's hard for me to see you being healthy if you can't blow up to like a natural weight. That's how I view it, man. You should be able to blow up to a natural weight. So to me, that's a knock on Canelo, man. Canelo going up too much weight. He know that if you scared to fight dude and let him get his normal size, then obviously you think if he gains too much weight, you can't beat him. That's the only thing I can think of. I think that weight definitely concerned him, and I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to put some type of rehydration clause if Charlo decided to go to the zone to fight him, which I don't know if that happened, but if he did, he probably try to put a rehydration clause on him, just to let you know, like you ain't gonna get that big. And I just see that. I said to me, that's boo boo.
Yeah,
absolutely boo boo.
Skills if you do that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's
shit whack as fuck. Boxing whack, bro.
It is, bro. And all the shit that they getting away with, man. Like in real life, that shit niggas will laugh. And then they telling on they getting so frustrated with the backlash and the frustration from the fans. Now they telling on each other. Now they telling the plans and this is that, this and that. No, it is what it is, man.
That's why them niggas all booed up and shit. Them niggas be booed up at these fights, bro. Just gay and happy.
Oh, but here's the thing. They said stop complaining about getting screwed. Accept it. Accept it. We screwing you, yeah. Why don't you just accept it? Stop complaining. Be happy that boxing's even around. Why we continue to milk it, bleed it dry. I mean, it's like, man, that's the most important part about it.
Let me ask another question. Let me ask another question, and then we can get back on that if y'all choose to. What y'all think about if Wilder beat Fury and Ortiz win? Do y'all think Wilder and Fury 2 should be in the works? Something I say later next year, the end of next year. You think that should be a fight or should Ortiz have to go out there and do something else, or would you like Wilder to go out there and do something else?
Look, Wilder didn't already got through that nigga. He don't need to face him not again. Nope. You didn't already escape danger once. I don't care how old they say that nigga is.
It's gonna happen again. He gonna eventually be the mandatory again. It's gonna happen.
Well, I let it happen when he the mandatory. I ain't giving that nigga no chance.
No, here's something. It's like Anthony Joshua escaping all the danger fights, right? People like, look at Anthony Joshua's fight. Anthony Joshua not fighting the actual killers. It's just that all these people who say they don't support him or really do support him try to say that he's actually fighting, like trying to say that Povetkin can't fuck with Luis Ortiz. Not even close. Matter of fact, Luis Ortiz tried to fight Povetkin before, and Povetkin changed. Matter of fact, Povetkin went from the WBC to the WBA. Because originally Luis Ortiz wasn't with the WBA. He went to the WBA, and then Povetkin went over to the WBC. And then when Luis Ortiz went over to the WBC, Povetkin went to the WBA. Like, nah, bro, we ain't meeting up. They ain't gonna order no eliminators where I gotta fight you. Basically, they like, we gonna move away from fighting you. And it's just weak, man. But people see they're like, well, Povetkin, no one can look at Povetkin and look at Luis Ortiz and tell me that they're on the same level. No way. No.
Somebody said Povetkin knocked him out. Somebody said Povetkin knocked him out in the amateurs.
No, I heard he beat him in the amateur, but he didn't get knocked out by him. That's not true. That's not true whatsoever. He didn't get knocked out by Povetkin in the amateurs. He got beat by Povetkin in the amateurs. Who cares? That's the amateurs. A lot of guys lose to guys in the amateurs. Everybody know that the amateurs and stuff like that, a lot of stuff is subjective. Where you sit there, you pinpoint shots, and you land certain shots, and that get counted as scoring. And you watch a lot of the amateur fights. Some of them look good, but a lot of them look sloppy. Where you got guys touching guys in certain places. You guys see guys landing body shots, and those don't count. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't be buying all that stuff. And, man, what's happening in the pros? If we look at the two dudes in the pros, who believes that Povetkin would beat Luis Ortiz right now? Anybody? Seriously, looking at those two, would pick Povetkin over Luis Ortiz. Hell no. Hell no. Povetkin gets stopped by Luis Ortiz. Matter of fact, Povetkin's extra sloppy on top of all of that, too. I think Luis Ortiz stops him early.
I don't know. This nigga.
Yeah, he definitely beat the fuck out of that Povetkin. I think
this version of Povetkin, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that drug test nuked Povetkin. That drug test did him in.
He could use that super steroid vibranium that he been putting into his system, man. Once he went out to take that no more, that changed everything, man.
You talking Macedonia? Yeah, Mauricio Sharapova got banned too. What up, Renique 313? I see you.
So that's that vibranium is called being a joke, man. The super steroid vibranium, bro. That's like, man, he like, I need that stuff. He look older and slower. And sad thing, it's even off the juice, he's still faster and slow. Isn't that horrible? Off the juice, he'll still, even though he looked way older than 42. Everybody talking about Luis Ortiz. Look how old Povetkin looked in the face. Povetkin damn near looked 50. At least in the mid 50s. I mean, anybody else think Povetkin didn't look super old in the face? Because to me, he did. Shit, everybody talking about it like, man, look, man, both dudes are clearly older. They're clearly older than Joshua and Wilder. You can see that by looking at the faces of the two dudes. That's obvious. But if you just had to put Povetkin versus Ortiz, man, no way. No way Povetkin is competitive with Ortiz. Everything he does, he has to leap in. Man, I'm telling you, Ortiz sees that, he counters with the straight left right down the middle, man, when he leap in like that. And he would try to leap in because that's his style. So he gonna try to come in with that left hook. He gonna try. Ortiz gonna see it, straight left hand is will get there quicker than that left hook. And that's what I'm talking about right there. So I'd love to see it. Like I said, his team, they want the fight. That you know what happened if Ortiz beat him and like, well, Joshua already took everything out of him. That's exactly what they would say. Because everything's always his credit. And Joshua has to always look good. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we can never question this dude. This dude don't want to fight. He ain't trying to fight Wilder. He ain't ever gonna try to fight Wilder, man. I don't see that happen. I think Anthony Joshua is clearly scared of him. I think Anthony Joshua is scared of Big Baby Miller. Anthony Joshua is scared of Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua.
Hell no, ain't nobody scared of Big Baby Miller.
Anthony Joshua is. See, Joshua ran up out of there, dude. I don't know which looking
at nigga, man.
Yeah, Anthony. Okay. So he said Anthony Joshua, mama got a fat booty. You want to take her out? Did Anthony Joshua try to fight him, or did Anthony Joshua try to act like?
Look, man. Look, Jarrell Miller talk all that shit when he.
But what did Anthony Joshua say after that?
I don't know, but I know when.
I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you what he said. You said you don't know what he said. Let me tell you what he said. Anthony Joshua said, "Well, I didn't know that." Wait, you didn't know that? So then after that, he said, so do you want to fight him? No, I don't really have interest in fighting him. Wait, so the dude talks about your mom's booty and he got in his face, had him shook. He didn't know where to put his belts. Dude ran into the bathroom because he was trying to leave. Then after that, he went outside to get away. Everybody was, hold on, let me tell you this. Everybody was there, including Ness from the Boxing Voice and Blue Blood Sports TV. They all said he was shook. I saw the video. He looked shook.
He might be shook, but shit, if they got in the ring where he comfortable in, he gonna be.
Well, how come he don't want to get? He don't want to get in the ring, bro. He don't want to. I used to say that too. But don't you want to get in the ring with somebody who's talking about your mama?
Well, look, man. At that point in time, you can't just drop everything for a nigga that ain't earned shit.
Hold on. That's happened before. Where dudes are giving dudes voluntary shots. He only had 2 fights last year. You couldn't squeeze one in the summer just to try to teach him a lesson.
Man, look. Joshua might be a lot of things, but I ain't gonna put that him being scared of Jarrell, Big Baby. I ain't faulting at all, Miller.
But you going by you don't think so, but I'm showing you the evidence is saying the contrary.
Man, if a contract was sent up and he didn't sign that bitch, then and say something. I mean, everybody can have a verbal altercation outside of whatever. It don't mean nothing. I mean, look.
Okay, then we sat there. So Anthony Joshua waited until Eddie Hearn got in between them and started talking shit to Big Baby Miller. But he wasn't saying nothing to Big Baby Miller when Big Baby Miller was in his face. He waited till Eddie Hearn separated him and pushed Big Baby Miller away before he started running his mouth.
I seen that part of the video. Look, man.
Come on, dude. What about this shit that says that he's a tough guy, that he ain't afraid of Big Baby Miller? Dude ran in the bathroom. Why you running the bathroom then? Why you running the bathroom? And then after he found out of the bathroom, he ran outside. Why did he do that and then run outside?
Because he a bitch.
It's like, come on, dude, bro. Why you? I don't understand why you feel like. I know you don't like Big Baby Miller, but I don't like him either. But I saw what I saw, and do the punk, bro. Do the punk. Somebody talking about your mama. I don't care. It don't cost that much money. You wouldn't try to squeeze another fight in the middle of the summer just to beat him up. I mean, most fighters would.
It's circumstances, man.
What circumstances is it, man? What circumstances is it, though?
Look, just because he said somebody's mama, he's supposed to schedule a fight with him. You know,
why not?
I mean, look, man. Why schedule a fight with a guy? Man, that's disrespectful as hell. But I mean, Eddie, man, put this motherfucker in the ring because he said my mama got a fat ass. So
hold on. So he fought Carlos Takam with no problem. But that Carlos Takam fight was supposed to be Luis Ortiz. But he went to the WBA and asked for the WBA to move up the IBF contender, which was supposed to be Pulev, but it wasn't Pulev. Ended up being Takam. To fight him. So come on, man.
I'll give you Joshua don't want to fight Wilder. Joshua want to fight Luis Ortiz.
No, but I said you forget it like this. But Joshua just told you he don't want to fight the dude that was talking about his mama.
I don't think because he's scared of him. I mean, he don't want to.
A dude tried to run from him. He ran from him, dude. So he got all up in his face, bro. All up in his face, he froze, bro. He got up in his face and he froze. This is one of the reasons why he don't want Deontay Wilder in his face, bro. That what you saw, the way he reacted to Big Baby Miller is how he would act to Deontay Wilder.
I mean, I seen it. It did look, but look, man, it's easy to play tough outside of a ring. And I get, if he wanted to fight bad, I guess he could have made it. But ain't nobody trying to look back to face Big Baby Miller. Wilder don't even want to face the nigga. He ain't.
Hold on, I'm asking you something. If Big Baby Miller, if he really didn't see, because we all know that he likes to fight, because now he want to fight Usyk. Because Usyk didn't look as great as people thought he was going to look. He can't say about Anthony just can't wait to face him. He want to fight Dillian White again. Do you think he want to fight Dillian White again just because he likes fighting Dillian White, or do you think he want to fight Dillian White because he know he can beat him?
He want to fight him because he know he can beat him.
Okay, then why don't he want to fight Jermall Big Baby Miller since you know that he can beat Jermall Big Baby Miller?
Hey, man, Dillian White bring more money. And it just,
okay, but Derek Chisora bring a whole bunch of money too. What about Carlos Takam then? He was excited about fighting Carlos Takam. How much money he brings to the table?
Did that have something to do with the rankings? I mean, wasn't he the next best?
No, they always knew they were fighting Carlos Takam because Luis Ortiz was supposed to be there. So, like I said, he had no problems fighting somebody like that. He'll fight any of them dudes. It's not about bringing the most money to the table. It had nothing to do with it. It's about fighting the guy who we think he could beat, man.
You don't think he can beat Jermall Miller?
No, I don't. I used to think so, but now I don't. Man, I don't. Not just that, but his fans started coming up with excuses. Well, the fact that he talked about his mama means he doesn't deserve the fight. You know what I mean? And hold on, his fans like, it's a shame that that they say he talked about his mama. So we definitely don't need to see that fight. Anthony Joshua should definitely ignore him because he talked about his mama. Just being disrespectful to someone's mother like that. You don't deserve to fight. Oh, Anthony Joshua can't talk about him. There's no telling about his endorsement stuff. So he probably can't fight him in a boxing match because of his endorsements. I'm trying to tell you, man, his fans, the reason I'm gonna tell you this right now, his fans, they react to the way he reacts to fighters. If Anthony Joshua doesn't show confidence towards another fighter, they start making excuses. Because then they don't feel confident about that fighter. Which is why I'm trying to tell you, man. I done seen this shit on the streets. When dudes react like the way Anthony Joshua is, they're afraid of the dude. They're afraid of another dude, man. He's afraid of that dude, bro. Big Baby Miller punked that dude, man. He afraid of him. I don't know. Maybe you don't notice that type of stuff, but I'm telling you, He was afraid of that dude. And I let it go. Then once I saw this, when I was watching the boxing, was watching the fans reacting, making excuses, I said, man, it's obvious, man. Anthony Joshua was asked about Big Baby Miller again, said, I still don't really, so there's no reason to really fight him, anything like that. But asked him about Luis Ortiz, no reason to fight him. There's no reason to fight him, most of these dudes. You know what I mean? Dudes that he don't think he could beat. And I'm telling you, those 4 dudes are the ones he don't think he can beat. I know it's hard for you because I look at Big Baby Miller and I'm like, Joshua should be able to beat this dude. But in Joshua's mind, Joshua only wants to fight dudes who show fear. And if you go back and watch the Povetkin, right before the Povetkin fight, Povetkin was showing some fear of Joshua, man. And I said, okay, Joshua knows for certain now that he could beat that dude, man. That's what he needs. He needs dudes to show some type of lack of confidence for him to want to fight them dudes, man. And Parker showed a little bit of fear towards when it got closer to the fight too. And that because at first, remember Anthony Joshua was looked like he was about to cry when Parker was talking all that ish until Parker started to show some signs of fear. Then Joshua changed his mind. I'm telling you, dudes that don't fear him are the ones he don't want to fight, man. I'm telling you, I see this dude. This dude is fake, hella fake.
I think Big Baby Miller is too, but I'll give you that. I mean, I did see the video.
Big Baby Miller's not. I'm not saying Big Baby Miller's a good fighter. I don't like Big Baby Miller. I'm just talking about when it comes to Anthony Joshua, which I would actually root for Anthony Joshua to beat this dude because he was talking disrespecting his mom. I would root for Joshua. I don't like Big Baby Miller. I don't think you should talk about disrespecting someone's family. I don't think you should do that. So I would root for. I would hope Joshua knocks him out. But I'm telling you, just by looking at the way Joshua reacted to this dude. He don't want to fight him, bro. There's some real fear there, man. The reaction that he had towards the dude, man. Dude don't like dudes that get loud, get in his face, don't show no fear towards him. He don't know what to do. Because I think he one of those dudes who was bullied back in his day, growing up in his neighborhood, and everybody just naturally was just afraid of him. When dudes would actually challenge his ass, he'd run away from them dudes. And I think that's how he is, man, when it comes to like Wilder and Ortiz and some of these other dudes, man. Dudes who ain't afraid of him, he don't want no smoke with, bro.
I definitely know he don't want no smoke with Ortiz and Wilder. I mean, yeah, if you in my face, you say something about my mama, then yeah, it don't matter who you is, it's off site right then and there. You know what I'm saying? But my case is different from his case, you know.
I mean, I tell you, bro, it's definitely there's some hoe in him, bro. Go ahead.
Sports TV with salute. You dudes can call AJ what y'all want outside the ring. In the ring, AJ is as advertised. True skills around the board.
Look, man, all these heavyweights are flawed.
Man. Look here, man. True skills, hell no, man. That motherfucker ain't got no true. He an average heavyweight at best, and I'm being nice. He's average. That motherfucker don't have no skills. Skills is what the New York shows in the motherfucking ring. Skills is what Gary Russell show in the ring. Skills is what Terrence Crawford show in the ring. Skills is what Canelo show in the ring. Man, AJ ain't got no motherfucking skills, man. That
funny. Deuce also said because he didn't want to give him a payday. Yeah, it's funny. He don't want to give Wilder a payday. He don't want to give Fury a payday. He don't want to give Miller a payday. He don't want to give Luis Ortiz a payday, right? They got something in common? Yeah, and none of them are scared of him. That's what they got in common.
Yeah, that motherfucker ain't got no fucking skill. That motherfucker back leg be all straight and shit. That nigga don't move his head. Nigga left hook.
You see how close his legs be together sometimes too, man? I thought he was about to crisscross, man. Did a little cross.
And what is his style as a fighter? Because he ain't a pressure fighter. He ain't a boxer.
Robot.
That motherfucker's a robot, bro. That nigga ain't got no style, bro. That nigga ain't got no boxing style. His boxing style on fight night say to be decided, TBA, to be announced.
Hey, I'm telling you about it. AJ, man. AJ, I tell you, AJ snipped jock straps, bro. You know what I said? He's looking like he said, AB. He said, why don't you lean over and kiss me the way you was gonna kiss Tank? Come on.
All them niggas gay, cuz gay and happy.
That dude, hella gay, bro.
Living that best life, boy.
Did Mayweather turn you over like this?
He said AJ skills outside the ring. AJ over there came to America to hang with Michael Sam.
Now you gonna sign this contract with Eddie, boy. You gonna be a Metro USA fighter.
Yeah, you see that 8 million? You don't like that 8 million. Shit, funny, y'all crazy as shit, man. That nigga, that shit is funny as fuck, bro. All these niggas gay and happy, cuz.
Everybody doing the same thing, bro. You can't be mad at AJ when the Charlo's doing the same thing, and Errol Spence doing the same thing, and Terrence Crawford doing. A spade is a spade. This is just the way boxing is. It's a business plan. Hey, what's that? Hey, what was that samurai robot thing on Tekken? What was old boy name? With the little with the little swords you could bring out. What was that nigga name? I'm not thinking about remember what was the other one? The Jack. What was the real robot dude that could be metal?
Hold on, let me look.
Got about dude, man. I used to know all them names on Tekken, man. I ain't played it so long. I forgot some of them names.
Yeah, I remember.
You talking about Jack?
Yeah, and he was a metal Jack. He could be metal too. Virtual Fighter was my shit back in the day, though. Yeah. Yoshimitsu or whatever his name. That's his name. Nah. Virtual Fighter with the drunk grandpa. Oh, we had Sega CD when that shit was out. My boy down the street, his dad worked at Funko Land. Now, for all you young niggas, Funko Land used to be GameStop used to be called Funko Land. A lot of people don't remember that. That was GameStop name before they changed to GameStop. And he had the Sega CD. See, everybody don't remember the Sega CD. It was the one of the first. I think it was the first. It was the first system that had a CD in it. It was before the Sega Saturn. It was the Sega CD, or it was the Sega Saturn. It was one of the two, whichever one was the first one. Man, we used to play the fuck out of that shit, bro. These new video games, they ain't got no creativity. All this new technology ain't shit creative about them.
Nah, so I haven't even been into video games like I was, man. So it seemed like there wasn't more creativity, man. I miss playing games growing up, playing like Legend of Zelda and stuff like that, man. That was a good old day.
I had that joint on the Super Nintendo. He said it was Sega Saturn.
Y'all getting a new PlayStation Classic that's coming back out?
Man, I told my girl to put that shit on the list. I probably
PlayStation Classics? They got a PlayStation Classic coming out?
Hell yeah, that shit coming out.
I'm about to go check that out, bro. Cause I grew up. I'm telling you, the first video game system I had was Atari. So I had Atari, then I had Nintendo, then after Nintendo there was Sega Genesis. No, Sega. Then there was Sega Genesis, Neo Geo, then Super Nintendo, all that shit. We had all that, man. Then remember PlayStation came out, the gray box PlayStation came out, which was different. And remember, NFL Game Day was better than Madden for a long time, bro. Everybody forget about that.
And NFL, that was 989 Sports, and Quarterback Club was better than Madden for a minute.
Yeah, man, for real, bro.
I had both of them dudes. My first system was Super Nintendo. I'm younger than you. I'm
gonna tell you a game that was dope back in the day. And everybody remember this. If you old as me, you guys remember Joe Montana's talking to. It was the first time talking came to the football games. Oh man, that was like revolutionary, man. When they introduced talking to video to the NFL football games, man, that was so dope. They're like, oh man, they're talking. They weren't really saying much of nothing, but it was just it was a start. Now some of the stuff you just can't stand it to hear it all.
Yeah, man, they fucked Madden up hella bad, bro. I can't even play Madden.
Man, I miss NCAA football, man. That was so much better than Madden. The gameplay was way better.
Yeah, I missed that shit though. I sucked at college, but I was good at it.
It's some guys I think from down here, Mobile, either creating a boxing game or NCAA game. They from in Mobile. And shit, so
yeah, that's all y'all niggas got down there.
That's what they said, bro. We need that back, bro. We need NCAA football back, man. For real. This is and we definitely need. I'm glad boxing game is coming back, and college football, man, is the one, man. With all the plays, I don't know it necessarily wasn't, but it seemed like you had more options of play, things you can do within the college football game that you had in the NFL game. It's like the NFL was kind of limited. Even though I think the NFL had more plays, it just didn't seem like it. Because it seemed like you can do more within those limited plays in college football than you could within within Madden. So that's why and just the gameplay, the whole experience was just better than the NFL. NFL was just kind of like dull, but with the music and the crowd and the stadiums. I remember when they had it when the screen would shake. That was dope to me, man. Like you go play like in Florida or other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like 2K got stale to me too. It's the same shit every year.
Right.
Every year.
No, it is, man. And they try to introduce something which you can do outside of the court and stuff like that, man. You ain't got to do all that if you just make the gameplay better, man. Just make the gameplay better. The game within the game, because at the end of the day, you want to play the game. So they're going through buying stuff, going to the store, living some type of life. I mean, that could it's like kind of introducing the Sims to, to NBA 2K, but I mean, you could have done that and still increased the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess they were trying to make, because it's the new social media era. People care about all these. I don't give a damn what players do outside of basketball, to be honest with you, most of the time. Unless it's something like what LeBron James did with that school, then that was dope. Other than that, I could give two damns about it. Coming up like a stupid ass Andre Drummond sat there and impregnated 2 Instagram models. What an idiot! I'm just saying, man, it's just dumb, man. I'm like, why? Why you want to give your money away? You want to give your money away? All these dudes are dumb, man. You don't know condoms, bro. Why would you impregnate both of them? You screwed, man. And then they're going to take this dude to the cleaners, too. They're going to take him to the cleaners. I mean, I'm telling you, man, some of the stuff, these dudes get stupid. Like, they marry these Instagram models, then they divorce them after like 5, 6, 7 years, but they still think, let me divorce him while I'm still attractive, while I can still get somebody. They divorce dude after they didn't have like 2 or 3 kids with him. And like, okay, I want spousal support and I want child support. And we gonna have split custody today. Plus custody though. So you gonna take care of the kids half the time, but you still gonna pay me child support and spousal support. I'm like, man, ain't no way in the world, bro. That's why I'm like, man, no way. That's why I said, y'all stop having kids with these chicks, man. Stop getting screwed over. How stupid are you? The courts are not gonna look out for your best interest. The court's definitely gonna screw you because you're a dude. These dudes are stupid, man. I swear to God, these are some of the dumbest people I've seen in my life when it comes to these athletes who keep impregnating these Instagram models, man. I guess there is one good thing. I know, I'm going to say this real quick. I guess there is one good thing about you impregnating an Instagram model. At least you know she's a woman and not one of those transvestites. But because some of them are. So at least you prove the point. Well, she's a woman. At least you know she's a woman because she got pregnant. So there's that for you. I guess if you want to look on the upside of that. But I mean, the downside of that is that you're screwed over financially for years. And if you marry him, you're even bigger dummy. That's my point, man.
Yep. Y'all ready for Chavez Jr. versus Canelo too at 168? Big Cool gonna buy that one.
You crazy as fuck, bro.
Hell yeah.
Is that being discussed?
Chavez say you want that
shit.
Hey, Canelo will fight him again. I guarantee you Canelo will fight him again.
I told you.
He would.
Big Cool gonna pay for it too.
Yeah, people gonna justify it because I'm gonna tell you right now, the people that want to keep Canelo safe or worried about him losing fights, they don't care. They just want to know he gonna win fights. They don't care who he fights as long as they know he's.
Look, the only pay-per-views I'm paying for is Wilder and Fury and
Chavez
Mikey Garcia. Yeah, man, I ain't never paid for no damn Canelo Alvarez pay-per-view unless the one was with Floyd. That's it.
Oh, you got something against Mexican people, man, paying for their pay-per-views, man?
Nigga.
Hold on, man. The super chat. Hold on, super chat. Flame on 24. Y'all watching that Mayweather tension, and I'm starting to think Fury got a chance. I heard they back in negotiations, but I doubt if it happened. If that nigga able to, if tension able to use his feet, elbows, Mayweather ain't fighting him for no amount.
If he about to lose his legs, he gonna whoop Mayweather ass. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
I still kick that nigga. I get disqualified. And get long next to my shit in the damn in the bank. I'll kick that nigga in his ribs. Fuck that.
He said the trash pay-per-views. Well, shit, the trash the zone. Shit, all the zone shit trash. I don't even pay for that shit for free. I pay for Wilder Fury. Yeah, I support Wilder. I don't know about AB and Pacquiao. You got me on that one. But I pay for Mikey and Earl. I might pull up to Texas for that one. Why not? I ain't paying for shit, Eddie Hearn. I'll tell you that right now. Unless that motherfucker can dig up Joe Louis and dig up Muhammad Ali in their prime, that's the only way you gonna give me to watch. What's going on, Antonio Mendoza? What's going on, family? I ain't paying shit for Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Cheap ass motherfucker, man. That nigga ain't putting on shit. Y'all talking about, I like the content on the zone. What content? That's what they got the Booty Talk series back on that motherfucking rotation.
Oh man, look for ass. That's the one that needed.
Eddie Hearn is affiliated with the zone. So in my opinion, Eddie Hearn affiliated. If Eddie Hearn on the zone, I ain't paying for it. Period. When he get up out that motherfucker, I still probably wouldn't pay for it. You know how they say fuck the F the fans. That's what they saying. F the fans. We fight whoever we gonna fight. At least with Showtime, at least I got an excuse why you got Showtime. I like to watch the Shy. I ain't paying for nothing. I ain't strictly paying for nothing for boxing. I ain't putting no more direct money into boxing. Period. I ain't putting no more direct money into boxing.
Depends on a certain guy. Like if it was Wilder, I'll do it for Wilder. Because Wilder's proven to me that he really does want to fight the best. He's about it, man. There ain't too many of them dudes out there, to be honest with you.
And the rest of them niggas.
It just ain't. Deontay Wilder the only one with Usyk. Usyk goes, but Usyk ain't gonna be on no pay-per-view, so I ain't gotta worry about that with him. But he won't be on the zone. That's the problem.
As soon as we start giving them, as soon as you start ordering these white fighters, the European fighters pay per view, oh y'all some coons and niggas sell out. Like bitch, but look who they fight compared to the niggas we will support and fighting. Yeah. Like they said, they do what they want with their money, we do what we want with ours. Shit, fuck out of here.
Yeah, I ain't paying for none of that shit, man. Straight up.
Hell yeah. I mean, why? We can watch that shit the next day on YouTube or stream that bitch. Hell.
D. Brown said Canelo the best. The best at what? Shooting shit up his ass? Fucking best. Oh, yeah, I take steroid shots with the ass the best.
I was fun right there.
What is this a real thing? Danny Garcia versus Figueroa? Is this a real fight that's happening?
I don't know. I have no idea, bro.
That's been rumored, bro. That's been rumored for Figueroa and Danny Garcia. It's been rumored, man. For real. Yeah, it's been rumored. It's been rumored to be on the undercard. I think if it happened, it'll be on the undercard of Spence Garcia. So,
yeah, Mikey Garcia didn't want to fight Omar Figueroa neither. That nigga said no. That nigga's Mikey Garcia didn't want no smoke with Omar Figueroa. That nigga say nah, Al. Adrian Broner really didn't want to fight him neither. He would have beat the fuck out of Adrian Broner that fight. If they at 144 pounds, that's why AB didn't want to give him a 4-pound advantage. He didn't want to give him no catch weight. Omar Figueroa.
Errol Spence wanted to fight him.
Errol Spence wanted to fight Omar Figueroa. Wanted to fight Errol Spence too.
Yep. Errol was gonna kill that dude, bro. Errol was gonna body Omar Figueroa, but it would have been a good fight while it lasted. That would have been a good fight while it lasted. Errol was gonna break.
See, Danny Garcia, Omar Figueroa, good ass fight. I hope Omar Figueroa beat the fuck out of Danny Garcia. I'm sorry
to put him in to retire him.
Man, I'd love to see Angel Garcia pick his son off the canvas. I'd love to see that picture. Man, I can't stand him. At 140, Danny was that guy. Nah, I don't know who he is no more. In boxing, D. Brown said in boxing you never see 1 versus 2, rarely. And then when you do get 1 versus 2, they make you pay $100 and the fight don't live up to expectations. When the last pay-per-view you ever seen you paid for that lived up to expectations or exceeded them? I can't think of one. I can't think of one pay-per-view that you paid. When the last pay-per-view you known that lived up to expectations?
Ooh.
You say, damn, I got my $60 and $50 worth. When? Yeah,
you the undercard stink if you do get a good main event. The undercard you really ain't that good.
Man, like that Mayweather Berto card, the whole undercard was off the chain. Got to the main event, it was a fucking sneaker. That whole undercard was on fire. You had Badu Jack, George Groves. You had did Salido fight somebody on that? Salido and Rocky Martinez. I think it was a war. That whole undercard was a bang. I went to the movies to see that joint. He got to the main event. I fell asleep.
Yep, that's what Floyd Mayweather do. But people still went out to go purchase his fights anyway. I ain't mad at him. Yeah, people still buying his fights. Then he deserved to get paid as much money as he was getting. Somebody gonna beat him. Like, why y'all gonna watch? Because instead of Floyd pick him, they ain't winning. I could.
Man, don't pick none of the brothers. Pick the old ass Shane Mosley.
Now he tried to fight Shane Mosley. He tried to fight Mosley.
Yeah, I know. He wasn't picking no brothers now. He wasn't picking no Thurman, no Earl Smith. He wasn't picking no nigga, man. No Sean Paul. He wasn't picking none of the brothers. You niggas wasn't getting that shot.
He still played off the race thing. He still plays off the race.
And people think every time, Robert Guerrero can do. Canelo. You heard Doug Fisher and Stevie Kim, and ESPN hired Stevie Kim, because he was broke over there.
He fought Canelo when it was 22. Canelo had 42 fucking fights. 42 fucking fights. But he's so immature. But everybody else, when he's talking about other dudes, they had nowhere near that kind of fights. People like, well, Mikey's choosing Earl because he is immature, but at least Earl only has. I think Earl's had what? I think Earl's what 22-0 or 22, 20 somewhere win. There's a huge difference between what Earl did and Canelo. 42 fights. I don't care if he's fighting tomato cans or not. He still fought 42 fights, man. 42 fights. Man, get out of here, dude. Canelo got his ass whooped by Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I do. Antonio Mendoza, I do think the Panthers could beat the Saints when they go to Carolina. I don't never trust Drew Brees going outside. Sorry. I don't never trust dome teams going outside on the turf. On the grass. Earl Smith's 23-0, okay. Yeah, fuck Steve Kim. Oh, racist bad. If I see him in real life, I open hand spit slap him.
He's scared. He would probably run for you.
Hell yeah, I'd smack the shit out of his ass. What's up, fan perspective? Salute.
Yeah, he talks shit online, but I said he's one of them ones that would get real quiet if somebody real was in front of him, or be thought, I'll sue. I'm
gonna get my money's worth then. Bring my Nike boot up your ass.
There you go. What you gonna lick? You gonna lick my foot? Or you gonna put some friction on it? Rub that hand real quick till it's enough friction.
Yeah. Fuck that dude. I'm about to log off, man. Let me go downstairs. It's movie time, movie night, man. Stevie Kim with them pimples and shit, man. Fuck him, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on, man.
Man, how you set off? Stevie Kim went upside your head, though, bro.
Man, that nigga probably had to get a ladder to make it that high. Earl Smith's 24-0, 21 knockouts. All right. Yeah, I'm gone.
But that's 18 less fights than Canelo, man. Still, so what you want to say?
Canelo did not show any weaknesses against Mikey, man, or it's a wrap. Even if he win the fight, it's a wrap.
Yep.
Man. Everybody coming and fight him then.
Well, that may be a good thing, because funny thing, they come and fight him and still lose. Then I guess it worked, right?
That'll mean he the truth. What we've been calling him and shit.
No, it'll actually say something about Mikey though. But I'm telling you, Earl already training for this dude. Earl coming here to kill. I'm watching Mikey slam cheese hamburgers, hamburgers. And I seen hamburgers with bacon and cheese on the inside of it, with cheese on the out with double extra cheese on the burger. I'm like, wow, dude, that's horrible for you. Chili cheese fries. That's how you gain weight, bro.
Nigga, I'm telling you, if Earl lose, nigga, Texas will no longer exist. At least not Dallas. It's over.
All right, I'm up out of here, man. Mikey ain't winning, bro. Period.
Nah, Mikey